All right, well, welcome everybody to 4th grade Excel lesson number 98. We're going to be looking at triangles today. 3 different kinds of triangles and what the word congruent means. Just a reminder, I'm sure most of you already know that. So right here, oh, I got to get my nice color there. Okay, so triangles are classified or grouped into 3 different categories. Remember that congruent means to have the same shape and size. Equilateral, all 3 sides are congruent. All 3 sides of a triangle are the same length. So this is an equilateral triangle. That is. These are all equilateral triangles. They're going to look exactly the same as each other, only different sizes, right? Because all 3 sides are the exact same length. An isosceles triangle has 2 sides that are congruent. Here's an isosceles. You can see this side is congruent to that side. On this isosceles, this side is congruent to that side. This side's a little bit longer. And on this isosceles, this is congruent to that, but this side's a little shorter, right? Same thing with this one. Congruent, congruent. That side's a little shorter. Congruent, congruent. And that side's a little bit shorter. So 2 of the sides are congruent on an isosceles. Scalene triangle, no congruent sides. None of the sides are congruent. As you can see here, this is a long, this is kind of a medium, and a short. 3 different size, or the length sides. Now, how can you remember these? How can you remember these words? Well, equilateral sounds like equal, and each side is equal or congruent to each other. Isosceles, how I remember, is it's got an SOS right in the middle, and I draw a little peak up at the top here, a little point from S to S, because S and S means side and side. I've got 2 sides that are the same, S and S. And that's not in any of these other words. And a scalene triangle, I don't have a great way to remember other than a snake is very scaly, and people don't like snakes. And so a scalene triangle has no congruent sides. Ooh, it's no sides that are the same because of a scaly snake. I don't think that helps a whole lot. But if you can remember the other 2, then maybe that one will be not too tough for you. All right, I'm going to have you pause the video and try these 3 problems right here, and then turn the video back on when you're ready for the solution. So you should have already done all 3 problems, added up the check answer. Did you remember to add up the check answer? If you didn't, pause the video again. Which triangle is an equilateral? That means all 3 sides are the same. Well, this is an isosceles, 2 sides congruent. This one here, the second one, number 7, is a scalene because it's got a small, medium, and large. None of the sides are congruent on 7. 8, they're all the same, so 8 is the answer there. This angle is blank a right angle. Is it less than a right angle? Where a right angle would go like this. So it's not less than a right angle, it's greater than a right angle. It's not equal to it. That would mean that it's like a perfect corner. A scalene triangle has blank congruent sides. Well, as we look up here, a scalene triangle has no congruent sides. It's scaly like a snake. And it's disgusting. And so it's 0 congruent sides. So all you have to do is add the 8 and 4 together, because the other one's 0, and get 12. All right, make sure your answers are correct there. Pause the video and fix it if you need to, and pause the video, do the problems here in the basic fact practice, and then turn it back on to see the answers. 9 times 4, 36, 49, 54, 24, 30, 63, 72, 121. Second row is 64, 32, 42, 81, 56, 144, 54, and 48. Division, 10 times 7, 7 times 4, 4 times 6, 7 times 3, 2 times 8, 3 times 6, 12 times 8, and 3 times 4. All right, erase and fix your incorrect answers. Thanks for watching.